for the Utah Jazz over the Dallas Mavericks. Let's talk about it. It's the Hoops Nerd Show. All right, guys, like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let's talk about it. The Utah Jazz beat not the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's been a lot of games in a short amount of time. The Dallas Mavericks and Cooper Flagg. Let's just talk about this Mavericks team. I got a few thoughts on them. First off, Cooper Flagg is very good. He's still got to kind of figure out that jump shot, but man, he shot it pretty well tonight when you actually look at the numbers. 3 for 6 from 3, 10 for 18 from the field. He obviously is just the best player on their team by far and just putting up great numbers. Great pick for them. I have to say, outside of Cooper Flagg, though, there's no one I like on this Mavericks team. You know, Lively's hurt again, never plays. Daniel Gafford is pretty underwhelming. Anthony Davis is made of glass, cannot hit jump shots. And, you know, near the end of the game, when the Mavericks needed him to win, he gets bumped by Lauri Markkanen and keels over and acts like he had his arm broken in half. He's Mr. Glass. He's just that trade. I mean, you know, we all had our thoughts on it, and I thought, you know, if you're trying to win now, and you know, you see what's going on with the Lakers right now with all that's going on, they're not happy over in Laker land with Luka, and I think we're going to probably see a little bit of regression there too. But still, for the Mavericks to not get any picks out of that, and to get Anthony Davis, who is a walking injury report, is just like, I'm telling you, like, that was the dumbest trade in the world because of what they got back, not because they traded Luka. I would have traded Luka too, but you're not trading Luka for what they got for Anthony Davis and a pick, and you don't even get like Austin Reeves out of it. Just so pathetic. And he's just, you know, and then you've got Kyrie coming off like Achilles or ACL, whatever it was. I can't remember. Just not something to be super excited about. It's going to take at least a year after Kyrie comes back for him to just get acclimated again. It takes time to come back from those injuries, but he's older. So who are you excited about? So they're obviously tanking. They obviously understand that. And we'll see what the injury report with Anthony Davis is. He better be injured, because that looked to me like he might have been, if he was faking that, he better be hurt legit, because you know, Utah gets such a microscope right now with their pick, and that would be in-game tanking, to be honest. The other thing is Ryan Nembhard sucks. He is so bad. He's so bad. Those 3 turnovers do not tell the story. He sucks so much. I cannot emphasize enough how much I dislike watching Ryan Nembhard. He is too small. He is not good enough, and I just hate watching him play basketball. I really hate it. And when I'm rooting for the Mavericks to beat the Jazz, it's infuriating. Just awful. But yeah, I'm sorry, Mavericks fans. I don't really have a lot of good to say outside of Cooper Flagg. You better be so grateful that you've got Cooper Flagg, and the fact that you don't own your pick after this draft is awful. Just awful. I would not trade Anthony Davis. I would not trade for Anthony Davis. Who's getting him? And he wants a max? I wouldn't give him an HBO Max subscription. That guy, no way. Are you kidding me? The fact that he's this injured and he's like getting his pinky hurt on a routine layup, routine defense. How does that even happen? I don't know. I don't know. Terrible. All right, let's talk about the Jazz. Cody Williams, by the way, I'm getting a little under the weather, and so we're going to see how long I can go here tonight. I'm doing pretty good, and I am taking about a metric ton of zinc and vitamin C. By the way, the zinc is the key, combined with the vitamin C, but it helps. Also, like I told you guys, I got to go get that cider. It's the magic cure, the Hoops Nerd cure. Anyways, Cody Williams got the start tonight, which was I'm really happy about, and he played well. I mean, he had some mistakes, and he only played 22 minutes in this one. But look at this, he stuffed the stat sheet. He was getting alley oops. He goes 4 for 5 from the field, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 8 points plus 2. He was solid. I think Cody Williams is absolutely a piece, and I would put him above, you know, I would put him above. And this might have sounded crazy, 6 months ago, but I would put Cody Williams above Kyle Filipowski in terms of kind of how he helps the team win. I would put him maybe above Bryce. I mean, Bryce Sensabaugh had some nice moments yesterday and today, but I might put him above Bryce just because of the defense and everything he brings. Bryce Sensabaugh is still only shooting, goes 2 for 6 tonight. He's shooting like 32% from 3 for the season. And he's a 3-point specialist, So he's shooting 32% from the season, and that's what he does. What Cody Williams does is defense and kind of looking like a glue guy a little bit, which is kind of nice. And I think that he can eventually get this 3-point shot to work. It's definitely worth investing in him because he's really young. He's younger than Walter Clayton. Just let him develop because he's got the tools to be really good, and honestly was solid tonight for Utah. Lauri Markkanen was great again tonight. 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 33 points, 2 blocks. He actually played pretty decent defensively at the center spot, although that's because Anthony Davis was soft as wet toilet paper tonight. He was hot butter. He was softer than a rabbit fur. He was so soft tonight and then ends up injured. Just pathetic, Anthony Davis. But good job by Lauri Markkanen to defend him. Played 39 minutes tonight. If Adam Silver wants to complain about the Jazz tanking, well, Markkanen played 39 minutes. And Utah did just barely win this one. By the way, the Mavericks play so stupid. They play so stupidly. I just don't have a lot of good to say about this Mavericks team. They don't play good basketball. They make stupid plays. Ryan Nembhard sucks a lot. He sucks so much. I cannot emphasize enough how much I hate watching Ryan Nembhard play basketball. He sucks at basketball. It's bad. This Mavericks team, outside of like Cooper Flagg, they suck at things like passing, shooting, and dribbling, and also defending. They are terrible. That was pathetic. I cannot stand Ryan Nembhard. If PJ Washington was in this, he'd have done at least 4 stupid things. He doesn't play, of course, because they're tanking outright. But and imagine how bad you got to feel if you're D'Angelo Russell, that you're choosing Ryan Nembhard over D'Angelo Russell. What a loser. What an absolute pathetic loser who can't get on a basketball court. What was he, a top 5 pick? What a loser. Absolutely got to feel so bad about yourself. Just remind yourself, if you've ever had a moment in your life that you felt bad about you, just remember that D'Angelo Russell is being beat out by Ryan Nembhard. They would rather have Ryan sucks at basketball Nembhard play over D'Angelo Russell. He sucks that much. That's how bad he is. What a pathetic player. What a pathetic team. Truly, truly ridiculous. Truly awful. And I don't think the basketball gods should bless them with another pick. I think the basketball gods made a mistake when they gave Cooper Flagg to the Mavericks because they suck. Everyone else on that team sucks. They're bad at getting players. Their whole roster sucks. They were supposed to be winning with this roster. They all suck. Every single one of them. I could not be more unimpressed with the Dallas Mavericks. What a pathetic franchise. Ownership, coaching, players, effort, defense across the board. I truly hope Cooper Flagg leaves for Boston. I really do. I think he's going to leave. I hope he leaves those pathetic losers when he goes because they don't own their pick for the next 5 years after this draft. They suck and they don't deserve to get another star player. They've gotten Luka, they've gotten Cooper Flagg. They don't know what to do with it. Could you imagine if the Utah Jazz won the lottery this year? Chances are things would go extremely well, but we are not blessed like that. And so they are, and they don't know what to do with it. They have truly wasted their talents from the basketball gods. Truly awful. I cannot say enough. Screw you, Dallas. Screw you, Mark Cuban, for selling them, you loser. You are a loser, Mark Cuban. Get off Twitter. Go away. Never speak again. Do not speak again. You are a loser who gave up, and then this all happened. Everything about the Dallas Mavericks sucks. And let's not even get into the sexual harassment allegations under Mark Cuban. So go away, Dallas Mavericks. Go away, all of you. You suck. This team sucks. Everything about it. I hate them. I think I might hate them more than anyone. I honestly might enjoy watching the Sacramento Kings more than the Dallas Mavericks. And I don't think I can come up with a worse insult to anyone than preferring to watch the Sacramento Kings over you. Give me like 20 DeMar DeRozan fart noise jump shots instead of this Dallas Mavericks cesspool of garbage. Truly awful. Truly, truly pathetic. All right, let's talk about Kevin Love. Kevin Love, 23 minutes tonight. He goes 3 for 11. It looks like he got hurt, but he kept playing. I don't know if we're going to see Kevin Love for a little while. He's just getting older. And who knows, but 10 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 18th year in the league. Pretty impressive that he can do that. It's not got to be not easy. So pretty decent stuff. Sensabaugh, we talked about him a little bit. 6 for 12 from the field is good. 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He's actually improving. We're just seeing his numbers get better, and he's getting those starts. He got the start over Ace Bailey, although Ace Bailey last game played only 10 minutes. And didn't play tonight. I think Utah's probably just going to be super careful with that hip flexor. Wish we could watch Ace Bailey, but, we don't mess around with hip injuries, that's for sure. Keontae George is the most underrated player in the NBA. He truly just comes out and is such a baller. He hits the game winner tonight, basically the shot that put the Dallas Mavericks to bed. 8 for 12 from the field, guys. And this one, he only got 3 free throws. He's not getting to the free throw line quite as much, but I have a feeling across the board, NBA officials are calling fouls less. Like, the most free throws the Jazz got were 6 for Lowry. The most the Mavericks got were 4 for Cooper Flagg. 13 total for the Mavericks, 14 for the Jazz. Like, I kind of feel like across the board, and this is what's annoying about NBA officials who are criminals and corrupt, but they can just decide to do a better job when they want to. Like, I don't mind them calling less fouls. It's just annoying that they can, and they actively choose whether they will or won't. It's stupid. They can do better, and times like now show that they can. It happened last year. It looks like it happened again. It's kind of ridiculous. Kyle Filipowski, I don't know, man. He's 3 for 5 here. He had some rough stretches, and yeah, he hit that 3, which was nice, which kind of saved the night for him in a little bit. He's played pretty poorly recently, and I don't know. A lot of people were really big on him. I have not been all that big on Filipowski. I like what he brings to the table, the mix of passing and shooting and rebounding. He's kind of a jack of all trades, but kind of I don't know. The sum of it all doesn't really impact in terms of wins. I don't think he was terrible tonight, but he had some stretches tonight that were pretty rough, and he's had some pretty rough nights this season. We'll see. It's just year 2 or 3, I can't remember, but he has a chance to get better. I don't know. I wouldn't give up on him, but I don't know. Not been particularly great this year. Isaiah Collier in 18 minutes had 6 assists and 7 points. He's an assist machine. He hit that 1-3 where they went way under, and that was nice to see. I don't know. We talked about this last time, but him and Walter Clayton are kind of going to compete for time, and Walter Clayton just feels like inevitable a little bit that he's going to just kind of overtake. He's really good. But if Isaiah Collier is hitting threes and can defend and do these things, then he's got a lot of value. But Collier was a -10, lowest for the whole team. So just something to watch. Not always your fault, but interesting. Kyle Anderson, I kind of hate that the Jazz played him because I wanted to lose this game, and he is a winning player. We've seen multiple nights before where the Jazz bench just really tanked the win. And I'll be honest, I think Kyle Anderson's 26 minutes, which shows trust in the coach. Like we've talked about this, but if you want to see who the coach trusts, just look at the minutes. That really tells you everything. 26 minutes for him off the bench, which is number 1 for all bench players. Yeah, he was 1 for 5, but he had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and was only a -4 in a game where Kevin Love's a +13 and Markkanen's a +7. That's pretty big. And so Utah, if they want to lose these games, they need to trade basically Kyle Anderson, Kevin Love. They need to trade Nurkic, and they need to trade Svi Mikhailiuk so that they are not winning these games. And come on, Austin, do your job. Like, when are we going to do the job we're supposed to? Can we not wait until February, whatever, for a trade deadline? Can we be proactive for once as an organization, please? Taylor Hendricks got 4 minutes tonight. Kind of weird. He played a lot last game, and the only thing with this Taylor Hendricks is I do wonder if there is I think it might be injury management. I don't know if any of the beat writers have asked, but it just screams injury management to me. I don't know. I would much rather have Taylor Hendricks get minutes than Kyle Anderson, but here we are. Like I said, Walter Clayton, 4 for 10, 4 for 9 from 3. So he only took 1 shot that wasn't a 3. So 44% from the 3-point line, 3 assists, 2 steals. Just a nice player. In this one, he's mostly just taking threes, but I guess if you're making them 44% and you're actually helping in other ways, pretty nice. And we do know that he can drive and get up there. So he's going to develop into something nice, and it'll be fun to watch him next year when Utah's winning and kind of see how much minutes he gets. So nice night for the Utah Jazz, guys. That might be it. My throat's a little sore, so I don't know if we're going to go super long tonight. But that's okay. Nice win for the Utah Jazz. That's a back-to-back for me, back-to-back for the Jazz. Also, thanks for all the nice messages in the comments yesterday. I appreciated it. All right, so with that win, Utah now is at 7. After Charlotte barely won their one game, they rest and they barely lose to the Pacers tonight. That was rough. We needed them to win both those games, and they barely lose both. Really frustrating. And then Brooklyn, I don't know when Brooklyn plays next. But we need Brooklyn to start winning some games. Let's see. So, sorry, I'm just spacing out here. Okay. Brooklyn plays the Clippers. This is kind of a win-win for the Jazz, although it's nice if the Clippers can get some wins. But either way, Utah wins here. That's great. We need the Wizards could possibly pull this out. I wouldn't mind seeing just the Pelicans start winning. This is like a win-win for Utah tomorrow. By heavens. Let's see. Kings play the Warriors. We'll root for the Kings tomorrow. Should be a good tanking day tomorrow for Utah. But anyways, let's see. If the lottery was today, what would happen? Utah loses their pick. Hope the win tonight was worth it, guys. Hope it was worth it. But the pick now goes to OKC, Atlanta, and Milwaukee jump, and everything was a waste. So maybe you could do your job, Austin. Do your job. Make the trades. Get it done. Get the trades done. It's not worth waiting. Why are we waiting? Do it now. Do it now. And if it costs you second-round picks, who cares? Get the trades done. All right, let's give a shout-out to... Let me refresh this quick. Got to give a shout-out to the All-Stars, by the way. If you'd like to support the channel, you can hit join, and I would appreciate it. All right, let's give a shout-out to See Ya, Lexa Later, Ryan Perry, The Legend, Jace the Ace Garner, Steve Areno, Stu Sir, Let Him Cook, Sturdy Pots, Ezekiel Raisibe, The Man from Down Under, Tyson Price, The Price is Right, Jordan the Goat, Besserell, Christian House, Money to Haas, Robert, I keep forgetting your name, Robert, Hall of Fame, Arcs Poetica, Austin R. Grant, Editor Extraordinaire, Key for 3 at PG, The OG, and Patrick Akubo. the connoisseur. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel.